This is
Wait, can I
the
drink
nice.
from it, or
Yeah, that's fine. We'll make out later. This is the tequila my dad got me for Christmas.
Oh no, you said no. The dam's gonna overflow with the shot glass.
The cup runneth over.
The well overfloweth. I don't know. Where's my lime juice gonna go?
You're doing the club soda.
What?
Here.
Are you kidding? Oh, you're joking, right? You're gonna take some of that. Oh my god.
This shot is brought to you by depression.
It runs strong in this family.
We obviously need to get situated.
I like how Alex was literally like, oh, like, I don't know if it's you or me, but the clinking, like, on the table needs to stop, and then I slam my shot down right next to the microphone and probably...
Babe, I didn't say the clinking needed to stop. You said, hey, we need to be mindful. When have you ever been mindful during one of our podcasts?
Yeah, that's so true. I'm always blurred lines. Everybody, can I get
You're
a...
yelling at the wrong person.
Dude, can I get a... Wait, how does that sound called? Blurred lines. I know you want it.
I don't think anyone should ever repeat that song.
Stop, I love that song. No
Of
hate.
course you did.
No shade.
You were a Liam Payne girly up until like a few months ago. I doubt your taste.
Hey, Green Day says, the fat beep America. They say the F slur in their song. Are we just gonna like, go for it? Okay, ready? Cheers. Short-term Yeah, let's just take it. Oh my...
Whew. Can I have a bit of the bubbly?
Holy fuck.
You're okay. It's one shot.
It was just like the confusion or panic. You fight or flight with that shit when I took a shot. So I was like reaching for the wine, then I was like, wait, no, that wasn't my game plan. And I like reached for the soda and it was in my mouth. Okay, we're good.
Woo.
Well, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
You better not... What?
Cheers.
Sorry, we're going right in for the wine. Cheers.
Ooh, really mixed.
It's mommy wine.
This is what we call mommy wine. It's a 2-liter fucking bottle of the shittiest wine you can think of. Matt was so kind as to really swish it around on the walk over here. Really let it aerate. Who needs a decanter when you can just throw it in the tote bag and walk a couple blocks?
No, literally.
So now it's very bubbly.
She's I would say a bubbly wine at this point, a sparkling, if you will.
You might need to speak up a little bit.
Speaking up. Speak now.
Speak.
Taylor Swift.
Speak now. Speak now, Taylor's version. Hello? Okay, yeah, that's too loud.
Hey. So I just, like, how are you?
Oh, Lord. I'm okay. How are you?
That's what I'm saying at work now when people ask. Instead of I'm good, I go, I'm okay.
When people are like, hey, how are you doing? I go, I'm doing all right. Can I get you started with something?
Can I get you a beverage?
Are we doing floor time?
I mean, I just like got closer because I do not speak up no matter what.
No, you need to work on your...
Projecting.
You're never going to make it as an actor.
No,
if you don't know how to project.
We have so much to catch up on. I mean,
you keep saying
every time
I see you, you keep saying that. So why don't you jump right into whatever list you've got?
Okay, yeah. I mean, my first point was just I didn't think we'd make it here. I really didn't think there'd be an episode 6.
Really? What made you say that?
Because we kind of fell off for a second, and I was like, I mean, are we into it? And then I was like,
that's okay,
I'm into
though.
it. Like, yeah, we can leisurely go at it, you know?
Here's the thing. Work has been a lot. People are putting in their 2 weeks. As you know...
Same, girl.
You're putting in your 2 weeks?
No, someone is.
Oh, right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just stressed. Wish I had a vacay lined up, but I don't, so it's fine. Yeah. I guess I'll just go to the park and lay in the sun and pretend it's a beach.
No, for real, I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Brooke and I are going to start doing that on Mondays.
Cool, when I have Mondays off,
if you're
I'll
down.
join you.
Yeah.
I have them off sometimes, you know. My life has been okay.
Yeah.
That's like the word of the day.
That's the word of the day.
It's okay. It's okay because I really am coming into a point in my life where I never understood the saying like other people have it worse because I'm so center-minded where I'm like, no, like it's my experience, like fuck everyone else, like I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing and like that, like if it's bad for me, it's bad and like that's my experience and I'm gonna feel that. But I'm coming into my own, like I feel like it's called maturing and I'm like, yeah, like, honestly, it could be worse. Like, really, like, at least I'm paying my bills. I am getting cut on some hours, which is kind of drama. Love life is bullshit, whatever. I don't know, I'm boring. I feel like I had a good point, though, about... Oh, this kind of ties into that. Do you know Jenny Slate?
Of course.
Sorry. Ow!
No, you deserve that. Of course I know Jenny Slate.
Love her. Did you see her
I did.
stand-up?
Well, I sent you a video because she opened with Missing You by Robin, which is one of my... I love that song.
Wait, Robin's one who sings,
Dancing on our own. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Her comedy show was amazing. I loved it.
I don't think I finished it, but that was a me issue. It had nothing to do with her.
Oh, right.
I just I'm not blaming Miss Jenny. It was great.
She was captivating.
I think I just like when you run out of TV minutes in your mind. Yeah, you're like I can't watch anything anymore.
It's small TV time.
Yeah. I said, now it's time for the little screen and the tiny shows, the 30-second shows.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not paying attention.
The 30-second shows, I love that.
I literally went and laid in bed and got on TikTok. You know me so well.
Yeah, literally same. But
oh my god, real quick, I know you've got a list going on.
No,
but on Monday when we went to see Muna, greatest band in the world.
Yes, slay.
We went.
Stop. Hands off.
Won't stop. Get your hands off. Mm-hmm. We went to Westville for dinner after getting our nails done. So good.
Sorry, no, I know it's good, but it's just like...
What?
It's so expensive.
Is it? Brooke and I had... So on Mondays, it's Margarita Mondays from like 6 or 5 to 7 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know how much they were, but Brooke and I both got a margarita. She got a chicken Caesar salad. I got the chicken tender appetizer. We split the Parmesan truffle fries, and I got a side of mashed potatoes. And guess our total.
$65.
Close.
Really?
It was $69.69.
Ooh, sexy.
I know, that's what I said. The waitress came over and she was like, "Your total's gonna be $69.69," and I went, "Sick." And we all like all
crack a smile?
Yeah, we like all giggled. I was like, cute.
Real.
But yeah, like that's not expensive for 2 drinks, 2 fries, appetizer, salad plus chicken, and there's plenty of other stuff on their menu that I want to try.
That's pretty good. You guys paid like $20 each for it.
No, that's not quite the math, baby boy.
Because then like $10 for
30. It was $69.69. So
you each pay 20 for a meal. That's 40. You each pay 10 for a drink. No. That's 60, and then the tip is like 7. Like,
why are you Why are you doing it like that?
I don't know. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. Anyway. I'm not following your thought process. You're not dumb. We're just like our brains are working differently. Anyway, the reason we're focusing was good. We're focusing on the wrong part of the story. It was really good. I love a mashed potato. Had to stop myself from eating them. Otherwise, I was about to make myself physically ill from eating so many mashed potatoes. Guess who we saw there?
Oh my god, Brooke told me, but I'm forgetting.
It's giving famous, but like TikTok famous.
Yes, I know
the
who
podcasters.
It is. Yes, I love it. You saw them. They're sexy. I like them.
I can't remember the name of their podcast. Good Children.
Good Children.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Good Children.
They're funny.
And I don't know their names, but they're funny.
They had Julia Fox on recently. I don't know how I do know how they got her. She's down for the most random shit.
Right. And they like walked by and like walked in and sat at the bar, and me and Brooke just kind of looked at each other, and it was like, oh.
Did you say anything or just admire from afar?
No, just like kind of like looked at him, you know?
Yeah, I feel like they're not the status really. Oh my god, hey,
right. I wasn't gonna go up and be like, oh my god, I get your TikToks occasionally. Like I'm not a huge fan.
You're like, hey, so when I go on small phone time, I see you a lot, and I just
have you guys heard of small phone time?
Because like I do it a lot.
Right.
But back to Jenny Slate.
Okay, well, what did you have to say about Miss Jen?
Yeah, so she had a moment. I don't know if you remember. If you were there or you went to small phone time or like you missed this part, but
it was also so forever ago.
She started talking about like being stoned her entire life or something, like not her entire life, but like preteen into adulthood, and then one day she stopped smoking and she was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, it's like a psychosis. It's like, wait, you have to learn how to like be a cognitive like adult.
I mean, there is a lot of science to back that up. Like I don't know when you started smoking.
Like high school, so it's like I kind of related to that, and I was like, wait, whoa, I'm scared. What
Yeah,
happens?
it can be detrimental, like, to your health to smoke a lot, like, and daily during your developmental years.
Yeah.
Like, I started smoking maybe my senior year of high school, maybe junior year. But even then, it was just, like, occasionally where we could get it. Like, I mean, I grew up in Texas, so I don't know when it was legal in Massachusetts, but I feel like y'all have been, like, growing your own shit since the 1800s. Like, in Texas, it came over on the Mayflower. Like, but, like, in Texas, it's obviously definitely not fucking legal and, like, really not legal.
Yeah, so that was a criminal act.
Right.
But when I was growing up, too, it was
And you know
criminal.
what we did? We just went, it helped that the people I would smoke with in high school were, like, from the rich part of town. So we'd literally just go to the rich part of town. Like,
Yeah.
that's
And they're not gonna
that's
stop
the
you
key,
there.
babe. Like, that's
Yeah.
that's the cheat.
That's the key.
Is you just go to a rich neighborhood and sit in their park.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Which, like, was my friend's neighborhood. But it was only occasional. And then I want to say college is when I really started smoking. But even then, I've kind of kept it to, like, at night. I have never been the kind of person that wants to, like, smoke and go do something. Because my brain turns off when I smoke. And I'm very aware of that. Like, my brain... And I don't want it to work, honestly. That's why I'm smoking. Like, I want to just chill.
Yeah.
I don't want to go somewhere. I don't want to be perceived. Because then my anxiety,
Spikes.
which I already have naturally, is at a 100.
Yeah, that's like...
And it's just, like... I don't know. Like, it's just not my favorite. What else is on that list of yours?
Next is, like, brief. It's just, like, an opinion. I'm sure you agree. Like, summer in the city, like, fucking kill myself.
I'm not excited for it to get super, super hot and humid, but I am enjoying this nice little spring we're having. But it's about to get real bad real quick.
Like, I like how I can put on a light pant and a sweater and be like, yes, like, this is so perfect for the climate. Mm-hmm. But I will say that if I was an influencer, I would not have the same opinion. Like, or if I was, like, a work-from-home person or, like, something like that, like, the fact I have to go do labor, like, and you probably agree.
I mean, but you're in an air-conditioned building.
I mean, yeah, but...
You're not running around a restaurant outside, sweating your ass off.
Yeah, that's true. Right?
You're not even running around. You're not. That's what I'm always remind yourself.
That's also the lesson.
But all that to say, I don't have to get on a sweaty, sticky subway.
Period.
Which is disgusting, and I feel for you on that front.
2 times.
But you do get to go into some AC.
Wait, I will say something.
And kind of just, like, stand.
Know if, this is a perception that people have. Guys, just so everyone knows, the New York City subways are air conditioned.
No, they are.
Yeah,
but waiting
stations
for it.
Are not.
Yeah, we're not talking about the actual subway. Once you get on the actual subway, it's fine. You're already sweating your ass off standing in that stuffy ass station. Mm-hmm. Which, I'm sorry, I'm so confused because I thought hot air rises. And we're literally underground.
I know, right? I'm like, it must be the electrical rails or something. That
also, maybe just, like, shave a few $100,000 off the police budget and get some big fans in there.
Listen, we don't...
Get something circulating. Like, I know y'all can afford 50 industrial-size fans just to, like, get shit moving. I just need a breeze. That's all I need. And they can afford it.
They really can.
But instead we get 4 sweaty, red-faced, pudgy-ass cops just, like, bothering people at the stations.
Or they're on their phones and...
Oh, yeah. Just, like, hanging out.
Bullshit.
Or they're on their horses. Those horses did not ask to be cops. And if they knew how to kill themselves, I think they would.
Oh my god, they would. I agree.
But the police are lucky that horses don't know how to kill themselves.
No, they're fucking...
Scientifically proven.
A lot of people... No, seriously.
That's why they picked horses.
I'm at my wit's end. But you know what? It's fucking okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
I mean, thank God for being employed, right?
No, seriously, amen. Fucking cheers to that. My next point is... It's a TikTok point.
Uh-oh.
This is an upcoming influencer.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen... if you've heard of Francesca Sugat.
Show me a picture.
I'm gonna...
Also, what the fuck is an upcoming influencer? You're either an influencer or you not. Are you saying she's like fresh and new?
She's coming up because she's coming up. Sorry, I muted it.
Well,
I'm just gonna give you a quick...
I know, but just show me the face.
That's her. Brushing her hair.
And what about her?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Francesca Stugat is a made-up character that this girl, I don't know her real name, I'm assuming her TikTok handle is her name somewhere, but that's her in the second one. And basically she calls these boys, like people send her numbers to call, and it's basically prank calls, but she calls them and is like,
what's the point?
The gimmick is she convinces them that they remember her, and she was never there. She never met them.
Who is she calling?
She's calling random, like people write in. Like I'm assuming she found the first one, but it caught on, and people are now writing in, and no one knows. Like it's still going on. It's like Impractical Jokers. Like somehow people are still getting pranked by them, but people are still getting pranked by Francesca Stugat.
See, I think this kind of shit is stupid.
Watch her original video. Pull it up.
No, I know.
No, yeah, watch it.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Just watch it.
No, but I'm not gonna watch the whole thing.
Hey, Cole, how are you?
No. No.
She's so funny.
No.
No, she's gonna come out with merch. I'm telling you. Francesca Stugat.
Okay.
I'm calling her out. I don't understand this one. It says, fast walking couple slayed my ass on the street.
You just put anything in your notes, huh? And you know what's funny, babe? Is that could have just been a text to me. It didn't need to be on the podcast.
Wait, no, I remember.
Okay.
Wait, this kind of ties into like my bike moment I had like a few episodes ago or whatever, when I was like, the bike should not be on the street, like go on the bike lane.
No, that's for sure.
This tall couple, tall couple was walking in front of me, and they were paving the way. And that is the key to get around New York City. They were parting the seas. They were parting the seas.
Their hands are locked. They're spread out.
They were going, and I was like,
"Yes,
I'm right behind you. I'm keeping the pace. I'm like not."
You're like, "Are you guys interested in adopting a 23-year-old male
to walk around with me outside?" I'm like, "Yo, I need to walk to Dunkin'. Like, can you like walk me around the block?"
Yeah, you're like, you tap on their shoulder, guys. We actually need to go left.
And
we're going this way.
So true. And the craziest thing is, I actually thought about being like, guys, by the way, thank you, like I'm a New Yorker, I see that you're New Yorkers, like I want to like have a moment with them and be like, thank you for guiding me. You
went the real New York route, which is not acknowledge. Just was like, do not acknowledge.
I was like, oh, you're turning? Okay, great, I'll find another tall couple to walk behind. Thank you for your service, though. Anyway, that's it, besides my stolen phone.
Yeah, wait, what happened there?
Did I not tell you?
Is this your phone?
Yep, that's the stolen one.
Who stole it? So it's not stolen.
So, I mean, okay.
Oh, you have a nice fat phone.
I know, girl. Oh my god, Alex just
Hello?
tried to shove it. Oh.
Like, it's so nice and big.
Like, I use that phone and then I go to, like, my iPod Nano and I'm like, small
Why the fuck do you have an iPod Nano still?
I don't.
This motherfucker puts an aux into his iPod Nano and he's just walking down and bumping the song. Bumping the music.
No, I lost my phone. It was fucking crazy. I got it back. Thank the heavens. Thank God. Thank Jesus. Thank Allah. I don't know.
Thank
everyone.
Watch it.
Thank Buddha. Anyway.
Who stole it?
Okay, here's the thing.
Was it actually stolen, or is that you just being dramatic?
Let me just go through
because
the story.
This doesn't seem actually stolen.
This story is far from dramatic. It's actually pretty
juicy. Is it a long story?
It's not that long. I can get through it. I've told it so many times. It's like Bible. It's like church. It's like a church verse.
No, Kim, Bible.
Have you seen those two TikTokers who sound just like Courtney and Kim?
Well, yeah, you just have to put the vocal fry on. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Kim.
Oh my god, Trav.
You're being so annoying.
You're kind of good at it.
That's not, I haven't even done it before. Like, that's not even with practice. I feel like I could get there. It's fresh off the press, fresh talent. Okay, so someone stole your phone.
Okay, so we're getting
don't ASMR this part.
No, I just like to ASMR my intros. It's me, Matt. Stolen phone. Story time. La 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 la.
was disgusting.
Disgusting. Okay.
And I really hope you edit that out.
I probably won't. So, my stolen phone story time.
You can't. You need to speak up.
I'm trying. I'm like testing it. I'm like, where's my octave at?
Right.
Okay.
Octave?
So, Friday night. I don't know. I hope that's a word.
It's not.
Whatever. I meant like vocal cords.
That sounds like a cream you like put on for hemorrhoids.
My octave. I need my octave.
My octave. Where's my octave at?
Okay, so Friday night. It's Friday night. I'm with Zach. We're crazy. We're going to a club we haven't been to in such a long time. The night starts out good. We're at a
Which
promoter
club?
It's Fish. Oh,
Beep.
I'll take you there sometime.
I don't really want to go.
No, you'd love it.
Is it a gay bar?
It's a gay bar, but girl, it's a fucking vibe.
Is it one of those gay bars where you walk in and just like all these white twinks turn around and glare at you because you're a woman? There's like girls in the mix.
Can I name some of the names who have been at this club?
Yeah.
Tana Mojo, not impressive.
Not impressive. Why would you start with that?
Janet Jackson.
Why did you start with Tana Mojo if Janet Jackson is on that list?
Girl, Janet Jackson was there with the scandalous one? The scandalous one. Who's the scandalous one?
From what? What scandal?
Designer. It's Alexander Wang. She was there with Alexander Wang. Ooh. Patrick Starr, the TikToker makeup artist, who's like walked for Christian Cowan.
Yep.
Poured me a drink one time. It was amazing. I love that place. I've had so many good memories there, and so many cool people have showed up.
And there's like, it's just like queer people in general. It's not like a gay bar.
It's not like a gay bar. It's just queer vibe,
Okay,
like energy.
gorge.
It's a good space.
Because when I tell you, where was it? Hardware's fine.
Girl, this is not
I know.
Yeah.
You can bleep all this out, like all the names out. Just in my experience with all like the clubs around this area. I mean, of course, we live in Hell's Kitchen, so of course.
Right.
But like hardware is always fine. Like I always have a good time. But there was one we went, and I want to say it was Rise.
The one up here by El Centro.
No.
It's not the Ritz. You know the Ritz.
No, the Ritz was fine. The Ritz is like everybody. Like there's women in there. There's men in there. Like the Ritz, but like we don't like the Ritz. But I don't think it was. It was something Rise-esque. Okay. I just remember it, and it has a second floor. Like the bar's right in the middle, and like all that, and then there's the second floor.
Hush. It's right well, that's Alex. I really didn't know what we were walking into when I brought you in for the first time. In my defense, it is very much that. It's very much circuit, like suck my dick in the back.
Yeah, and I think Alejandro he's doing like another drag contest, and I think he said
that might be different.
No, I know. Yeah. I still want to go to support him. Like if I have like a reason to go, like to support my friend, I will go.
Girl, when that drag show's over, you better
get the fuck out of there.
If
we hadn't already got a drink, and I just remember we went up to the second floor with you guys.
Nope. And you were like immediately down.
Babe, yeah, I scanned the room. All these white twinks are turning around and looking me up and down and glaring at me. And I said, you guys have fun. We're going to go sit by the bar.
See ya.
We're going to go slam these drinks and then like maybe have a smoke outside. We'll meet you outside.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
This energy is, I hate it.
You kids have fun.
I hate it.
You kids have fun. But
anyway. Yeah, okay, so we'll need to go to this spot. Well, next time there's a table.
Yeah, we'll shimmy on over. No, it's a vibe. Know. There's so many people. There's girls, there's gays, there's everybody. So we started our night there. It was good. It was great. Me and Zach like pulled a Zach and Matt move, and we're like, let's go downtown to Playhouse, which like, have I ever brought you to Playhouse?
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay, yeah, it's a fun vibe. It's a young spot. A lot of like NYU students I feel like go there. Like it's kind of near there, West Village. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. We went down to Playhouse. We're dancing, blah, 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 whatever, having a good time. And eventually our friends from will meet us there, and we're all together. We're having a good time. I, like, see a guy at one point, and Zach, like, nudges me into him. Like, I was, like, trying to make my move, but Zach, like, initiated it and was like, no, catalyst, like, go, like, do it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I needed that. So, like, I eventually, I'm like, what's your name? Like, who are you? He, like, tells me his name. Like, he's, like, older. Whatever. We eventually decide to leave, me and this guy. I'm like, bye, Zach. Like, I'll see you. Like, bye. Like, I'm gonna go get, like, somewhere, maybe.
What do you talk about in the meantime? Like, what, from, hi, I'm Matt, what's your name, to deciding to leave? Like what do you talk about?
We're, like, kind of dancing. We're, like, kind of, like, getting to know each other's bodies, because we can't really hear each other. And, like, we were both wearing shirts where you could, like, touch each other through the pockets or, like, the holes.
That's my thing with gay men is I don't understand it.
It's just, like, hooking. It's really hooking.
No, I know. Because, like, the hookup culture is so strong with gay men.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't know. I think I mean, and obviously I'm not a gay man, but
Wait,
that
what?
has to that has to be tiring. Like, what if you're looking for love, and what if you're looking for connection?
Yeah, no.
And
okay,
all
I am.
I know, but
But I'm like, oh, I guess it's just not a hookup. Like,
exactly. But at the
yeah.
same time, most of the time, y'all are just getting your dick wet. Like, it's
Well,
not really
there does come a part
about.
in the night where I'm like, I'm drunk. What am I getting out of this night after this? Like, am I really just gonna go to sleep? Am I not gonna take advantage of my day off? Like, am I gonna like go and get some tonight because it's been a minute?
Right.
Like, it's all those things that factor into my head, and I'm like, I'm not looking for a husband tonight. Like, I'm just looking for someone who like I think is conventionally attractive. I think that we match each other. Like,
And that's
sure.
totally fine.
And out of the 200 people that are in there, if I find one person, I say that's not a horror status. It's like that's a pretty good chance.
And that's what I'm gonna say is like, if you want to just have a hookup, that's fine.
Yeah. Totally.
But it's just the fact that what I was getting into a second ago is,
and that's so valid. Like, it's what if you're looking to meet someone.
but also like, yeah, it's that where you're kind of just seen not as a piece of meat, but like it's not gonna go past a hookup. I'm not gonna try. I'm trying not to like overstep and speak too much on it.
One thing about men, they love a challenge. And I've noticed that like consistently throughout the men that I've been with. They love people who don't answer and people who like are unavailable.
Oh yeah, I love to tease. I love to drag someone along.
That's totally like human nature.
Part of the catch, the
so
race.
Like, if you really wanted to, if I really wanted to, personally, I could put my foot down and be like, no, like I'll see you tomorrow. Put your number in my phone. Like I'll text you like when I'm with it, and like we can move on from there. But you know, most of the time I am easy. It's being easy. It's being like, no, like we could go home together and there's nothing stopping us.
Hello.
I
Hi. You can just cut those last 5 minutes of my rant out. Yeah, finish how your phone got stolen.
My phone got stolen.
Yeah, wrap that up.
Okay, listen. An hour later, we're like, okay, like we're gonna head. Like he has a hotel uptown. Like we're probably gonna go hang there for a little bit, maybe get some food. So we decide to leave. Me and him. We hop on the 1 train and take it from Christopher Street to 42nd Street because he has a hotel in Times Square. And so I'm like, okay, let's go. Like, we're on the train. We get to 42nd Street. I have my phone the whole time. We get off the train. We get to the street level. And I'm like, literally, no, sorry. We get to the street level. We get to the McDonald's that's around the block.
Period.
Get to the tap screen to start putting in our order. And that's when I realized, I'm like, I don't have my phone. It's not on me. You don't have it because I'm wearing your jacket. And the jacket doesn't have it. My phone's gone. So I'm like, fuck the order. Sorry, like, I gotta go. And he's like, do you want me to come with you? Like, what's going on? Like, the guy I'm with. And I'm like, sure, yeah. Like, let's go back to my apartment. I don't have a phone, so it's best if you're with me because you have a phone. Let me also throw in now, English is not his first language, okay? It's Israeli?
You had it right.
Yeah, Israeli. So I'm like texting Zach off his phone through Instagram DM being like, hey, like trying to use the Israeli keyboard, and then he eventually had to turn it off because I literally was like drunk and seeing random letters and I was like, what is this? Like, what's happening? Am I like tripping? I text Zach and like my phone's stolen, like blah, 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 whatever. I eventually get back to my apartment. I'm tracking my phone. It's in Inwood, Alex.
I don't know where that is.
It's way uptown. It's like almost close to the Bronx. It's like up there.
Wow.
It's 107th Street by the time that anyway. So I'm like, okay, my phone's gone. So I'm texting my mom off my computer. I'm like, hey, not to freak you out. I know it's 3 a.m. Literally 3 a.m. But my phone's gone and like, just want you to know that you can track it and like, I'm going to deal with this tomorrow. But like, my phone's gone. Fuck. Help. And so the next morning I wake up. It's like 11 o'clock. My mom had been up like since I called her at 3 a.m. to like figure out my phone situation. Sorry, excuse me. She had been tracking it all night, and she was like, your phone is in blah, blah, blah. She kept sending me locations throughout the day until I finally woke up. I'm like, okay, I just need to go to AT&T and get a new phone. I go to AT&T. You're playing Farmville?
I'm fucking listening. I'm just completing some tasks.
Okay.
I listen better if I've got something going on.
Oh, okay, good to know.
You went to AT&T to get a new phone.
So I went to AT&T to get a new phone, and I'm like, okay, I want to downgrade the phone and just get the cheapest one, because, like, I don't fucking know. Like, I can't afford this. So, like, I talked to the AT&T guy. I'm like, I don't know if I can upgrade my phone. Like, it turns out my mom paid it off, so I got the 14. Mind you, I had the 14 Plus, which is, like, I know I sound like a first settler or first
Yeah.
world problems right now, but like...
You always sound like a first settler.
Yeah, bitch. I sound like I have first world problems right now because I'm like, oh, my phone got smaller, but like, I just lost a really expensive phone. It was traumatizing, whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Go through the whole process. I'm like running back and forth between Apple and the AT&T store to try and get my contacts on my phone. It's a nightmare. I finally end up at the police precinct at like 2 o'clock on Saturday the next day. I had been up for 4 hours, whatever. I'm like, I just want to file a police report. My phone is uptown somewhere. I have the location. Like, if you want it, here it is. Like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, blah, 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 giving me all this information. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be useless. I literally get a text as I'm sitting down in the police precinct from Zach. And it's like, this guy has your phone. Sends me a screenshot of an Instagram DM. By this point, I had my new phone. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting texts. I call this guy immediately, the number that Zach sent me. I'm like, hey.
How did Zach get it?
Because the guy DM'd him.
Oh, did he like find it on the floor and like grab it as a good Samaritan?
This is what happened, yeah. It was a good Samaritan act.
Okay.
So I call him, I'm like, hey. He's like, hey. I'm like, my name's Matt. Like, I think you might have my phone. Like, I'm calling off my new phone I had to just get. Like, I don't know, like, if I can come get it from you. Like, I'll come meet you wherever. And he's like, yeah, man. Like, totally. Like, no problem. I have your phone. I grabbed it last night on the train. Like, it was...
You left it on the train.
He was like, you left it on the train.
Okay,
I was
Matt,
pretty drunk, so I
quick
just
pause.
grabbed... I know.
Your phone was not stolen.
Let me just say, this has never happened to me. I've never lost my phone in my life. Never. I've lost many a credit card, many a bank card, whatever.
We need to get you a little merce, though, because the amount of times we've gone out and
I know.
It's just the fact that you have people there with you that are like, oh, his wallet
like,
on the ground.
And I'm like, oh, thank you. Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So this guy was like, yeah, you left it on the train. I grabbed it for you. Like, I was like, thank you. God is a man.
No.
God is a woman.
God is a woman.
But I was like, thank you so much. He's like, you can meet me. Like, I'm going to be on 207th Street.
It goes up that high?
Exactly! Alex, I knew you would die because I'm like, I've never heard of 207th
I've never heard of the 200s.
What? I'm like, wait, not the last stop. I'm like, am I going to get murked right now? I'm like, thank God I have a 40-year-old built Israeli man with me.
The train actually just hits reverse as it's going to, like, you actually just do a little whoop.
No, literally. So I'm like, oh my God, this is news. I'll be there. Like, I'll be there as soon as I can. He's like, yeah, like, whenever. Like, I'm about to head to the gym like a half an hour. I'm like, that's perfect timing. By the time I get up there, it's like literally 150 blocks. I'm like, okay, great.
God.
I'm on 50th Street for reference.
Right.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, let's go, Israeli man. Like, we're getting on the train. What was his name? I'm not going to say his name. Whatever. We're just going to call him Man. The man.
Yeah, definitely don't call him...
The Israeli man.
Yeah.
But love that for him, you know. Love the Israelis.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know you do.
So he was like, I was like, okay, man, like, let's go. I need you for this part. Didn't need you at the AT&T store. Like, I'm glad you came with me, sure, whatever. But, like, you need to come to meet this random stranger to get my phone back. So he hops on the train with me. We get all the way up to 207th Street. I'm, like, texting this guy on my phone off my number to his number. And I'm like, hey, I'm here at the station. I meet him. He's such a nice guy. He's like, by the way, you should put, like, here's your phone. He's like, by the way, you should put, like, a emergency like contacts like on you because there's a setting
you can
for that.
You can call it without having to unlock the phone.
Exactly. He was like, I worked in IT, so like I don't know, like, which kind of sketched me out because I'm like, did you go through my phone? But whatever.
He can't, even if he works in IT, he can't get onto your phone.
So yeah.
Once again, he's being a really good guy to you by offering more advice after picking up a stranger's phone and not selling it on the subway.
So I was like, okay, great. So I'll take it. So I basically get my phone. We go back to AT&T. I'm by myself at this point. I return my phone. I have to pay a fee for restocking, but whatever. I'm like just happy to have my phone back. And so now basically the only consequence is I have to pay off this phone because it was paid off in order for me to get the replacement phone.
I mean, I have AT&T, but like phones and shit is the most confusing thing. When they explain shit to me, I'm like, huh?
Girl, me either. And that's how they make their money, but to be honest. But anyway,
I mean, because I need a new phone.
Regardless, I have my phone. It's back. We're good. I just have to, pay money to my mother now monthly for a phone bill, which I was being privileged and didn't have to pay a phone bill, which is nice. But I have
to pay my mom $65 a month.
Yeah, so I pay less
for my phone bill.
I pay $50.
I think she's lying to me, honestly. I kind of just want to start my own phone bill.
You should see, because the monthly plan decreases the more people you have on it, I feel like.
It decreases? Or
like it's less, like...
Yeah, but here's the thing. So, like, neither of my brothers have to pay. because they're still in school, which, I mean, they are still in school, but, like, I don't know. You've never met my mom. She...
Yeah, I mean, not sober, I guess. I met her at Saddles for a second.
Oh, right. I don't know. She's weird about money. She claims to not have any, and then all of a sudden 4 pairs of fucking Revolutionary War era boots come in, and or she's going on some trip with her boyfriend, or she's got plenty of money for herself.
Of course.
But also
always.
she's always trying to squeeze money out of me. Can you stop it and then hit play again, or does that just stop the whole recording?
Should we end our episode?
I think we should end the episode, yeah.
Episode number 6.
6.
6.
6-inch heels. She walked in the club like nobody's business. Happy Renaissance tour.
Happy
It
Renaissance.
started last night or today or whatever it is.
This is my 51st video on my YouTube channel, technically, so we've hit
Is
50.
it? We're in the 50s.
We're here.
Woo!
Fun app. We had a lot to catch up on.
It's been real. We got a little into it. Next episode will be lots of funny, lots of joke.
Yeah, we'll have a guest. Let's bring somebody
Yeah,
on.
well, it'll be more lighthearted. This
Yeah.
one was more of a take a shot of tequila before we start.
Yeah, and
kind
air our
of-
grievances for
right.
like an hour and a half, yeah.
Exactly.
Thanksgiving. But you know what?
So thank you for coming to our rant.
Thank you.
We'll keep it light and fresh and flirty in the next one.
Yeah, and honestly, one more cheers to knock it out.
One more
Cheers to the
cheers.
short-term pod and living life.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
Alex didn't sip that, by the way. Exposed.
Oh, fuck. I'm producer and also working.
You're like, let me hit the pause button. Not so quick, Sally.
I took a sip. Okay. Bye,
Bye.
guys.